Hello again and welcome back. Today's camera I want to talk about the Leica CL. Now the version I have is the 50th anniversary model, which you can tell by this little emblem right here. But my camera has a Summicron-C 40mm f2 lens. Let me go over some of the functions of the camera here. Mine actually has a pull-out lens hood, which came with the camera. It also has a plastic lens cap, which actually fits into the hood rather than on the lens itself. Now, the hood, since it's been collapsed for a while, isn't the most round I have. But if you look at the top of the camera, we have the emblem, we have a hot shoe, we have the shutter release dial, and then we have the shutter speed selector, which I change with my finger here. So we have shutter speeds that go from 1/1000th of a second all the way down to 1/2 second. It doesn't have 1 second on here, but does have bulb. You have your winding lever right here, and you take your picture. So your aperture is set here on the lens. Focus is done with this little bar on the bottom here. You just move that back and forth. And when you look through the viewfinder, let me show you a picture of what it looks like with the inside the viewfinder. Now another thing that I noticed about my camera, and it's only on the 50th anniversary models, is this registration number. I shouldn't say a registration number, it's more of a number that's on the limited edition cameras that Leica made, and this is a limited edition camera. To take the lens off, you're going to push in this button here and turn the lens to the red dot meets up with the red circle on the button here, and same thing, you're just going to line those two up and put it on until the lens snaps. When you look through the viewfinder, you actually have a meter, and that's going to be on the right hand side. You see the shutter speed settings on the top of the viewfinder. So when you look through the viewfinder, you're actually going to see the shutter speed that you're selecting. Since this has a meter, it's really kind of interesting because when you wind the camera, this CDS sensor comes out and you do your metering when the camera is in the winded position and your winding lever is not in the relaxed position all the way in, but rather out. And that's when you can meter your scene. When you take the picture, the CDS sensor pops out of the way. You have a vertically traveling shutter, which is focal plane. And then you would wind your film after you take the exposure, and your CDS finder is back. Let me show you how to load film in the camera. So on the bottom of the camera, we have this little latch. You're going to turn that latch and the whole back comes off. When you're loading the camera, you're just going to put your cassette of film into the chamber here. Flip back the pressure plate, bring the leader over to your take-up spool and thread it in one of the slots here. Wind the camera, making sure that the film is being taken up, and then you want to put your film back on the camera. And it actually kind of fits into the front of the camera, so you want to make sure that you actually put that in all the way in the grooves. Make sure that it's already on tight here, and then lock it into place, and then move that down, and then you're going to wind your first frame. Another thing I have on my camera, let me go and put my lens cap back on, is I have the fitted case. Now, for me, it's kind of a pain, but let me show you the fitted case. This is the fitted case I have. This may take a second, but this fits over the camera. Pull the strap through, So that is the part of the camera that I really dislike, is the fitted case. To me, it's, well, it does a good job. It's nice and pretty and made of supple leather. It is kind of a pain to take on and take off, and the case is always hanging around your strap, around your neck when you want to use it. So to me, I'm not a real big fan of the case hanging around. But I tell you one thing, the camera takes some really sharp images. And here, let me show you a couple of the images I took with this camera. So this is the Leica CL with the Summicron-C 40mm lens. I want to thank you for your time. Like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some of the more interesting cameras I have in my collection. Thank you for your time, and I will see you next week.